with you guys from our couches, in our pajamas.
Period.
It is vibe, okay? Full vibe. Definitely the silk, cause
oh yeah, the silkies always give it a little, you know.
it's a hit.
It's a hit every time.
So look, before we get started, check in, cause
okay, so I'm feeling great. I graduate next week, so
say that.
yes, so I can't wait to see like this new journey, and I'm taking a break from school a little while. So I can't wait to see how life is a little normal, you know,
Yeah.
and just enjoy it. So I'm in a good place. What about you?
I'm in a good place. I'm in a really good place. I'm in a uncomfortable place, but I'm
Yes.
in a great place because uncomfortable means you're working. It's the way that things are working out for checking in and rain check, bruh. Yeah.
Y'all better get in tune. That's what that means, you know. Make sure y'all are like, commenting, and subscribing at home because this thing is moving and it's gonna be a hit. I promise you that.
So let's talk. Let's talk about it. And what's crazy is we have this discussion off camera all the time.
Yeah.
But like, let's talk about it with the checking in crew. So at this day and age, with us in our late 20s, me getting ready to be 30,
Yes.
it is so weird for a female of our age to not have friends. Like, why don't you have friends? Not even just females, males too.
Super crazy weird to me that girls will just like still be saying that same old saying like I don't got no friends or no new friends or girl, I can't believe people are still saying that. Like that's so mind blowing to me. And then like we were talking about B.Simone and Megan, how they put out a clip, and we'll put that in the video.
I am a woman that likes to be around powerful, strong, smart, spiritual women. People who are stronger than me in certain areas because iron sharpens iron. I need to be around somebody that's not easily offended. I need to be around somebody that knows how to be like, no, check that. I love you enough to check you.
Come on, you tripping.
Friends that check you. Take that down.
Yeah.
Take that off Instagram. What you doing?
Yeah, take
Friends
that off.
Take that off.
You look crazy.
You look nuts. What are you
talking
doing?
about? Whatever.
If you don't have a female that has friends in her life to keep her accountable, you don't need to mess with her. And vice versa. Females, if you got a nigga that you talking to and he don't got two good friends that check his ass.
You know, and I'm glad to see that there's other girls our ages or around our age that think the same thing. Because that means there's hope for us in the future for us girls that want friends. You know? And I really think like it's more so you're intimidated. If you don't want friends, it's because you feel like you're not on the platform of some other females that might actually want friends. You know,
Right.
Typically the girls that are open for friendships are the ones that's more stable in life. Ain't in no competition, you know,
Yeah.
so I think it speaks volumes when you don't want no friends.
See, and then the thing is, like you said, people will say no new friends, but you're not the same person you were 10 years ago. And your friend from 10 years is not always going to be where they need to be your friend 10
Yes.
years later.
Yes.
Like, I'm nothing like I was 10 years ago.
Yep. Even before making this podcast, like, I'm not even that person anymore. You know, like,
Yeah.
this podcast has separated relationships from me so crazy. Like, and it was more, we didn't fall out or anything, but we
Right.
just grew apart, you know? Just grew apart. So I'm more than willing to meet other females, males that's on a different track, you know, different way of thinking that want to be friends. Like, that's goals to me.
Right. Why would you not want any friends?
Crazy.
I don't get it.
Miserable. You got it. Because that's a miserable life to live. Very
To
miserable.
be alone, to choose to be alone just because that's what you want to do, to choose to be alone. It's okay to be alone. But
Yeah.
just to say, I don't want anyone around me, I would rather be alone, I think there's a deeper issue there.
Oh, yeah.
It takes too much energy, I feel like.
And it really does. As you get older, do you feel like just age alone you outgrow people?
Absolutely. Age, experiences, around people who are
like-minded.
Yes,
Yeah.
I work a 9 to 5, but my 9 to 5 funds both of my businesses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to be at 9 to 5 for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I want to be around someone who's going to teach me, who's going to learn with me, put me in some positions to where I can promote myself.
Absolutely.
I still love you.
Absolutely.
But I cannot be around you in the same way that I was because we grown apart.
If you cannot support, I don't see why we are even sticking around each other. Because it should be a no-brainer. Those should be the first people. We talk about that all the time. When it comes to business, forget Facebook. 9 times out of 10 people you know. If they were going to already support you, they would have. They would have. Post that same thing on Instagram and watch all those strangers like, comment, subscribe.
Take off.
Every time. It's so crazy.
Yeah. And I'll take it even a little farther and say even with family.
Oh, yeah.
Because if I can't get that support, love you. See you.
And it's free. You say this all the time. Like, it's literally free to support me and you choose not to.
Makes you reevaluate what you consider a friend.
And I feel like sometimes you have to. And like you said, because we're constantly evolving, so you have to constantly look and analyze everyone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Are you good for me? Are you good for me? Because when you're a good friend, you already know what you're bringing to the table, I feel like. You know? And it's not even on no cocky stuff. You just know how to treat people. Match my energy, because if not, somebody's going to be putting out more energy than the other one, and then that person's draining you.
I tell people all the time, every relationship in every aspect of your life should be beneficial to you in some way, shape, or form. If it is not beneficial, then what are you doing?
I agree.
What are you doing? And it doesn't have to be financially. It could be emotionally. It could be, just a listening ear. Like, you have to benefit me to be around me. And if you don't benefit me, that means we've grown apart.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, I love you, but from a distance.
From a distance. Yeah. So going forward, what is that like? What do you see your relationships going, or your friend group going in the future?
Everybody in my circle is winning. Everybody that is close to me.
That's a good feeling.
Everybody that I talk to on a daily is doing something to get ahead in life.
Yeah.
I see nothing but success from the people around me.
That's awesome.
Because we strive for that. It's hustler's ambition. It's in you, not on you.
Yes. I love
see
that.
nothing. That's because those are the people that I am around. People that I can teach and people that can teach me. And then people that want to work with me to get to where I'm going.
And isn't that such a good feeling? Like, I feel like I do the same thing, to not even feel intimidated, just in awe of, there we go, y'all. Like, we can, especially people of color. It's like, we can all work together. We can get along. I love to see it. We're evolving. We really are. And then the ones that aren't. But this was a perfect conversation for a late night talk.
Yes, it was. And it's like we're letting people into our thought process.
Yes.
So if you didn't understand us before, why we move the way we move, or why we do the things we do, maybe you have a little insight now. Yes, I want new friends. I want friends that are like me.
Yes. And if you see me in the club, out and about, say hi. We want friends. And I think that we have made a platform where hopefully that's telling everyone we're comfortable with sitting down with anyone. Everybody matters, and everyone's mental health for sure matters. And you don't need a license to listen.
Understand that. Well, with that being said, cuz we checking out.
See y'all.